when we spoke to some of the Niners players yesterday, they said that preparing for Mahomes is unlike preparing for any other quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
What player in your era comes the closest to that preparation was?
Oh, that's a good question. Michael Vick.
Why?
Michael Vick was nasty, man. Like, he can drop back and throw it on a dime with a flick of the wrist. But he could also use his legs to extend plays. When you have a quarterback that can take a traditional play, extend it another 7 seconds, it's extremely difficult to stop the wide receiver. I'm a wide receiver, so if I run one route, look back at my quarterback, and then he starts scrambling around, that DB most likely is going to stop because he's like, I did my job. But then I turn upfield and put my hand up, and I'm headed towards the end zone. Now that DB has to reset, turn his hips, and get going with you. That's why it's so difficult for teams to stop Patrick Mahomes, because he's as dynamic as any quarterback with his legs, and that was the same way that we all saw Michael Vick.
And it's one thing for CBS to have the Super Bowl, but it's a whole nother bowl game when Paramount decides to book out an entire residency for its news and entertainment platforms. What does that say about the media impact that Paramount looks to have on the world today?
Well, Paramount, it says it in the name, man. It's Paramount, right? I love what Paramount has done along with Nickelodeon and CBS because they wanted to make a presence here in Vegas unlike anything we've ever seen. Of course, it's Vegas, right? It's the first time they've had the Super Bowl. But to be able to anchor ourselves in all of these different aspects of who we are and what we do, not just sports, entertainment, everything from adult all the way down to kids and family. And then you have news coming in, evening news, morning news. It's a way for us to really stamp ourselves as one of the best Super Bowls. Because, listen, we could lean on the game and let the game do all the heavy lifting. But I think Paramount wanted to up the ante a little bit and make sure people understood from here on out, Super Bowl 58 and forward, you're going to have to look back at this week and say, if we don't do it like that, then we're not doing it big.